Even a beautiful day. Hey, yo, so we got some shit to talk about today. We got a couple of things to talk about today. First thing I definitely want to get into, and this is going to be a long conversation, is that Gilly, Wallow, Wack 100 shit. It's going to be a long conversation. Check this out. That's the first thing I want to get into, all right? Well, that's not the first thing. It's going to be the main thing that we're going to be talking about today's. Also, shout out to Wack 100. I've actually spoken to him a couple of times personally inside of, shout out to TrollsNation. I actually spoke to him a couple of times inside of TrollsNation's chat room and on Clubhouse. Yeah, I got to go to TrollsNation. Shout out to TrollsNation. Subscribe to TrollsNation. We fucks with TrollsNation. All right, so Wack 100 is in there often, and he's often speaking with them. And when he comes in there, sometimes if you're invited up, obviously you have opportunity to speak with him. I was invited up. I had opportunity to speak with him. I have actually have some of it on video. So we're going to actually put it up on the channel most likely today. So we're going to have that video actually coming up. Shout out to TrollsNation. Shout out to Wack 100. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow. Okay, so I want to say something real quick. For everybody that don't know, when Tekashi 6ix9ine first came out, he was trying to get an interview with Gilly and Wallow. And what actually happened is they turned him down kind of publicly. That was unexpected. I mean, you would expect if somebody turned them down, it'd be like in a private. Gilly and Wallow turned them down publicly. I was always confused about that. But then I realized why they might have turned him down publicly. We're going to get to that in a minute. First thing we want to do is give appreciation to everybody that did a drop yesterday. Then we're going to put our Cash App into the chat. I need y'all brothers to pull up today. Let's give appreciation to everybody that did a drop. I don't even call the one from Cash App yesterday. My apologies. Because I can't see the Super Chat one currently as we're speaking. So that it's just what it is. I don't know what to tell you. What was yesterday? Saturday. There was no drops to the Cash App Saturday or the PayPal, so I can't call them. This is the time of the show where I would normally call them. We're going to get back to doing that. Or I'm not going to call the denomination. I'm going to call the name. About another minute and a half, we're going to do roll call. In about another minute and a half, we're going to do roll call. And then we're going to get the show up and running. So everybody put your comments down there. Say what you want to say, because in a minute, I'm going to start reading them. That what roll call means. For everybody that's new to this channel and hasn't been here before, basically at about between the 3 and the 4 minute mark of the movie of the show, basically I start reading through your comments, starting at the first comment, giving everybody a shout out and going down. So when I say I'm doing roll call at 3 to 4, that's your opportunity to get a shout out. All you got to do is leave some comments. I'm going to say what's up to you, and then I'm going to give you a shout out. That's how we do it in the morning. We say hi to each other. I don't know how anybody else is doing it. We say hi to each other. We say good morning. I'm a weird dude, yo. Like, I do a lot of unconventional shit, I guess. But I think I do them for good reasons. So it is what it is. Let me put the Cash App in the chat real quick. And we're going to get to the show. It is what it is. Let me put the Cash App. I'm going to go watch Troy Ave's documentary. I'm going to try, whatever the thing is that you're talking about, I'm going to go look it up and try to watch it today. I fucks with Troy Ave. Troy Ave, first of all, shout out to Troy Ave. Troy Ave is 100%. There's a lot of people that I see in public, and if I see y'all in crowds, I kind of shy away because, you know, it is what it is. And there's a shitload of y'all, when y'all see me in private and it's just me and y'all come up and y'all kick it with me because y'all know I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really that up in the face type of nigga. I fuck with Troy Ave, yo. I'm not an up-in-the-face type nigga. I don't never see Troy. He's trying to get me to do some weirdo shit to another nigga. A nigga he really a good guy, for real, as far as I could tell. I ain't never spoke to Troy, and he was, like, trying to get me to dog Casanova. Nothing like that. Not never. You understand what I'm saying? Never spoke to Troy, and he was trying to get them to dog tax. He doing that himself. He don't need for me to help him. You understand what I'm saying? So I respect and I appreciate that. I got to start posting more of Troy Ave in the first place, though, because that brother deserves a lot more shine than he's getting. We spent all of this time talking about niggas, cornball-ass niggas, and we don't spend enough time talking. I call that nigga the last action hero for everybody that don't know. When you see me repost Troy Ave on Instagram, you're going to see it say the last action hero. For real. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Let's get the day started off good. Let's get $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Let's do roll call. Who we got up in here? What up, Mr. Crypto? He said, let's go. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, Mr. Crypto. He says, let's go. What up, D Nice? D Nice. He says, good morning. I don't understand. Shout out to D Nice. What up, Robert Bermudez? How you doing this morning? What up, Juno? Robert Bermudez says, what up? Juno says, BBN, good morning, Jack Frost. What up, Dwayne Phillips? He says, top of the AM, my brother. What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones. He says, salute, BBN family, Frost. What up, Blade Shine? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well, my brother. He says, salute, Frost. He says, that's when Dwayne Phillips says, watch your boy Troy Ave. Doc was fire. Yo, go check out the Troy Ave doc. I'm going to try to make sure that that's a part of my curriculum for the week. I'm gonna try to make sure I get around to it. Maybe I'll do a piece on it. What up, Jay Brown? He says, top of the morning. Who else we got up here? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law, BQ Mommy. We love our sister-in-law. Who else we got? She says, top of the morning. What up, Euro? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, Mr. Browns? He says, salute, good morning, Jack and the BBN family. What up, DMW? Everybody say what's up to Darkwing Duck. He says, peace, Jack, BBN. He says, yo, 504 checking in. Salute to the 504. Where that at? Shout out to Chase. He says, salute. Where the 504 at? You got to put 504, then put the area, so we know what the fuck you talking about. We don't know. It's not like everybody know area codes, nigga. We can watch it at. Yeah, let us know where we can watch it at. That's a fact. Let us know where we can watch it at. Let's get to the show. Oh, one more shout out I want to give before the show all the way start. I want to give a shout out to Rod Wave. So I go to a Rod Wave show the other day. Shout out to BQ Mommy. She dragged me to a Rod Wave show. It was Incredibles, just so you could be known. It was, I already like the song, what is it? Heart on Ice. But now I listen to the song more. Oh, that's Norlands? Shout out to Norlands, the 504. But now I listen to the song. I've been listening to the song more in the last couple of days after hearing him play it live. So let's go. And that Heart on Ice is extremely underrated song, by the way. Yeah, 7 Guard, that's right. Travel more, that's right, 7 Guard. Everybody always you got to slap Jack at all times. DMW says, yeah, saw you in the club. Yeah, we was chilling. Anyway, let's get to the show. First thing I want to say is this. This is really good television. I'm going to tell y'all who Gillie. Some niggas is born to be in the spotlight. Some people are born to be in the spotlight. They're just born for it. There's nothing that they could do. The spotlight gonna chase them. This is a fact. They're just born. This is why I hate when people say, yo, people think they're the center of attention. Some people really are the center of attention, my nigga. Think about it like this. Listen. Do you know a person that people talk about all the time? Guess what? That person's the center of attention. You get it? Some people are literally the center of attention. Gillie was just born to be the center of attention, my nigga. I'm going to tell y'all why they would have never did the 6ix9ine interview, and I didn't think about this till after the fact. They're never going to do the 6ix9ine interview because Wallo went to jail, my nigga. Wallo don't talk about it, but I wouldn't doubt that Wallo went to jail because a nigga snitched on him. You heard? I wouldn't doubt Wallo went to jail because a nigga snitched. Wallo did what, 20? What Wallo did, 20? Prison. He went to prison. Pardon me. He went to prison. You know what I'm talking about. He went to prison. Wallo went to prison, right? Who's to say Wallo didn't get snitched on? That's probably why. Good morning, my brother. That's why Wallo can't do that interview, my nigga. Wallo can't be talking to a snitch. That nigga went and did real time. Besides the fact he went and did real time, Wallo went and did 20. There's a good chance he got snitched on. He can't be doing an interview to a nigga that is a snitch. Tell me where they do that at. So I didn't think about it at the time because not for nothing, I think Gillie energy and Tekashi energy is gonna either make it an incredible interview or a terrible interview. It's one or the other, with no disrespect intended. It's one or the other. So first thing I want to do is say clap it up to Gillie and Wallow, right? First thing I want to do is clap it up for Gillie and Wallow. Right? I'm going to clap it up for Gillie and Wallow, for one. For one, going and meeting Wack 100, and that's the closest thing to talking to Tekashi for them, right? So they basically said, Wack, you can't be doing this. You can't be giving that man your voice. I want to explain something to y'all, which y'all 100% don't understand. Wack 100 has influence, my nigga. Behind the scenes, like a mother. Y'all think he just talk like that because he talk like that? Wack 100 got influence. Wack 100 clowning shit because he likes the role that he plays in the public eye. But Wack 100% got clout, my nigga. Him speaking up for Tekashi means something. What up, Bang Bang? Wack 100 word means something. People could say what... See, that's the part that I think people don't get. When you don't like a person, that don't mean a person is canceled, my nigga. You just don't like them. Niggas be like, yo, I don't like this person. I want all the bad things to happen to them. And they think that everybody else feels that same way. Everybody else don't. You feel that way by yourself. You feel that way by yourself. Everybody else does not feel that way. So Wack has real clout. Wack has real pull. So when they pull up on Wack and they like, yo, Wack 100, how you talking to this nigga? That's because Wack 100 standing next to Tekashi means something. And I think that that's something that people are not really understanding. And he also said he's still gonna slap Meek when he see him. Yo, this nigga Wack 100 funny as shit, yo. Yo, this nigga Wack 100 funny as shit, yo. This nigga Wack 100 was like, they said something about Meek, and he was like, nah, I'm still gonna slap that nigga. I'm talking about what he was talking about. Yo, I don't think he's gonna slap Meek Mill, don't get it confused. But that shit was funny. That nigga was like, yo, I'm still gonna slap that nigga. And I see him. That shit was funny. That shit was hilarious. First of all, whatever the fuck that is on, everybody got to go watch it. I don't think Gillie and Tekashi energy, it would have either made it incredible television or it would have been terrible television. Because both of those guys yell and scream a lot over the other person. You understand what I'm saying? So it would have either been incredible television or it would have been terrible television. I've recently started practicing a new habit where when I'm talking to somebody and they start yelling, I stop talking. I just recently started that. Like nowadays, when people start yelling, I stop talking. I didn't watch it. I saw a clip. Shout out to BQ. I saw a clip. I saw a clip. BQ knows that I don't watch other YouTube content creators. That's all. Good morning. How you doing today?
Good.
Excellent.
Yourself?
Excellent. Every day's a good day, even the bad ones.
Even the bad ones. The bad ones are blessings.
Ain't that a fact?
Have a nice day.
You're awesome. Anyway, so check this out. I want to make something extremely clear because there was another topic brought up. So I just want to make this extremely clear. Listen. In no way am I on Wack 100 side over my sons. That's not even a thing. There's in no universe am I looking at Wack 100 and I'm looking at my son and I'm like this with Wack 100 on an issue. In no universe. I just want to be clear on that. Because I don't know if Wack 100 and my son really got a thing going on. They be going back and forth a little something. I don't know for sure. Good morning. I don't know for sure. I'm not certain. But they be having like their little thing going back and forth. I'm in no way favoring Wack 100 over my son. I just want to make that clear. When every time I hear something between Wack 100 and my son, I consider that entertainment. I don't consider that anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Because I understand what Wack 100 is. I think a lot of people don't. But I understand what Wack 100 is. And I know my son, he a Bronx nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? To a degree, we'll play the game. You know what I'm saying? To a degree, a nigga will play the game. Fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? You're a Bronx nigga. A Bronx nigga that hang out with Harlem niggas too, apparently. Most Bronx niggas that hang out with Harlem niggas is about money. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's get to it. Did anybody else see the Wack 100 Gillie the Kid Wallo clips? Did anybody else see it besides me, or am I the only one that saw it? We got 88 people in the building. Can we get those likes up, please? Was I the only one that saw the Gillie the King? I should have put the King, right? I put the. Gillie the King Wallo 267? Who saw it? What did y'all think about it? Put it in. I'm opening up the saloon. If anybody want to come in and talk about it right now, I'm opening up the saloon. But if you did not freaking, if you didn't see it, don't come. Like, I'm only opening it up for the people that seen it. I'm not opening it up for people to just come. I mean, just come in there. Fuck it. I don't give a damn. But I want to know, I want to know what you thought about it. So that's why I'm opening the saloon, just so we could be clear. You think they all sounded like wrestlers? I thought Wack 100 stayed cool. Nobody else got that vibe from Wack? I thought Wack stayed cool. I thought Wack stayed cool. Wack stayed pretty level-headed. I thought Wack played. I thought Wack was pretty level-headed. I thought Gilly and Wallow did most of the yelling. To be honest with you, we got D Vertical and Almond Brown in the saloon. What's up? How y'all doing today? Yeah, either one of y'all want to weigh in on this topic real quick?
What's the topic?
I'm saying, did you see the Gillie Wallow situation with Gillie and Wallow interview Wack 100?
No,
Okay, not a problem. That's the topic at the moment. If you got anything to say, just weigh in. Just let me know. Say something. Other than that, we're going to get back to the show. You too, D. We got the saloon open if anybody want to come in and drop any opinions on the topics in which we're discussing. Right now, the topic we're discussing is Wack 100 interviewing with Gillie and Wallow, and I want to know what y'all guys think about it. No Limit War said he thought they were going to fight. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't really know. I didn't think they was going to fight. If anything, I thought what might happen is there might be a... they're not fighting in a situation like that. Why do y'all think... Niggas ain't fighting. Them niggas make way too much money. Those guys got way, their brand is way too big for them to just be squabbling with each other over fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine. That don't make sense. But those dudes was really upset, and they had to have a presence apparently made. For the people who do not like Tekashi that saw it, how do y'all feel about that? Did y'all think that that was a good representation? Do you think that the individuals who was going at Wack 100, how do y'all feel about that? Maybe I should have pulled up in the trolls room and asked them. Well, yeah, they got upset over Meek, but the whole reason why they have the conversation is because of Wack, right? I mean, pardon me, because of Tekashi. They did get upset over Meek, but why is Meek and freaking Wack 100 arguing? Tekashi, right? Shout out to, we're gonna say William Summersville with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? Who's next? Come on, let's get $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. I got big things we doing this week. Who's next? Donovan Jr. says, I loved it. They all cool. Wack held his own as usual, and the way they both kept on switching it back and forth made for very good entertainment. Also, I respect what he said about academics. Which part you talking about that he said about academics? AZ says, glad that they got at that rat level. AZ says, glad that they got at the rat level. Somebody bigged up. Somebody else bigged up Wack 100. Yes, because I didn't want noise in the background, if y'all don't mind. Not everything is for disrespect. Some things are just for aesthetic quality of the content. Not everything is disrespect. It's difficult. Y'all don't understand. Like, it's hard trying to navigate. Like, that person didn't understand now. Shout out to her. But absent this, I'm talking about. Absent the show, it's hard to try to navigate sometimes because everything you do upsets somebody. It's like, goddamn it. They was paying red light, green light with Wack emotions. Yo, hold on. Let's play a clip real quick. Hold on. Let's play a clip real quick. Nah, you good. You good. I don't even be being upset. Like, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you the funniest, wildest thing that happens with me real quick. Something will happen between me and somebody else, and I won't even be upset. But they'll be upset at me for being upset. And I don't even be upset. I just be like, yo, I don't really care, man. They be so pissed at me. Like, you doing this, you... Like, yo, I don't even really care. Like, this is not that big of a deal, man. I got other problems. I got other shit I'm thinking about. This is not that big of a deal. It's okay. Going off on me. I'll be like, God dang it, what the fuck? Hold on. Let's find this Wack 100 thing. I got it somewhere. I know I got it. We're gonna listen to this shit right now. Wack 100, Gilly and Wallow. They made this a can't miss interview, man. Shout out to them brothers. This shit is a can't miss interview. Oh shoot. Okay, I gotta get out of the clubhouse because it says I'm on a call, so I can't. So I gotta leave out of the clubhouse in order to so I'm just leaving the room because I ain't got no. I'm just leaving out the room because I ain't got no choice so I can play this audio. Check this out. Check this out.
Master Splitter was a gangster, nigga.
Oh,
What do you mean Master Splitter?
so now you just
I'm
putting
just saying,
you
we talking
putting
about
the rat on the
Ninja Turtles.
hierarchy.
No, we talking about
You
Ninja
putting the rat
Turtles.
on the
We talking about
hierarchy.
a cartoon, right?
You putting the rat on the hierarchy.
We talking about a cartoon.
No.
You said the Ninja Turtles. Hold on, but you talking about 6ix9ine. He talking about the Ninja Turtles. You talking about the Ninja Turtles. You telling me Master Splitter didn't call the dogs and the motherfucking gunner down there? Come on, we grew up with the same cartoons, nigga. Don't get me to talk about the sleep stacks chocolate.
That was old. That was later on.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I can switch this up on these niggas. I know I can.
Nothing to fuck
I got these Philly niggas under
Get the
control.
fuck out of here.
You know
Philly's in LA right now. And we came Dolo. We ain't got nothing Dolo. We ain't got nothing.
You know why y'all came here? You know why y'all came here? Because you niggas know how to follow simple instructions. I told you to fucking come here.
No, what happened, nigga?
You gotta think it's crazy.
You said we wouldn't pull up. You said we wouldn't pull up. And we here, nigga. 21. And the 21 and you told me you niggas won't pull up. You pull up anywhere in America. Nigga, we pull up anywhere in America. You know that. Anywhere in America. Hold the fuck up. Back to what I'm saying. We not gonna get off that.
Telling me you ain't
made money with 6ix9ine.
Definitely.
Say no more. Say no more. You was paid to step out of the. You was paid to abandon the rules and regulation of the set.
First of all, hold on.
Of the set.
My slip.
You sold your soul.
Let me tell you this shit, bro.
Did you sell your soul?
No.
Don't say nothing about P no more.
No. This real shit. Leave my brother name about it. Listen.
No, I ain't talking about no motherfucking P. I'm talking about P, the block, nigga.
Listen. Leave my brother name about it. Listen. This nigga, man. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Street business is street business. My parental business is my parental business. My business in the building is my business in the building. That's why I see it. I don't bring the streets to my parental business. I don't bring the streets to the business in the building, right? I don't let the streets dictate, right, who I do business with. If I did, I would have signed Blueface. Listen to a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers that's still 15 in the head. It's crazy because niggas glorify Death Row.
Newsflash.
And Death Row was built off.
But I'm just saying, newsflash.
Crip entertainers.
Newsflash.
And wait, in the business of a
Blueface ain't telling nobody.
That ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm.
Okay. First thing I want to say is this. Just so we could be clear. First thing I want to say is this. Listen. Wack is always going to win in the business world. He's going to win. I got to go down the block. The sun is coming up. Wack is going to always win in the business world 100%. Did you hear what Wack said? Wack said exactly what them white businessmen want you to be able to do. Separate the streets from business, from your family. That's what them white business niggas, that's what them millionaire niggas, that's what them billionaire niggas want you to be able to do. Wack ain't stupid. Wack just used the platform that's about to go up every motherfucking where because this interview is going to be a thing. With him saying something that is not just on point, but with him throwing out game. You know who's going to respect that game that he just threw out? Them millionaires and them billionaires. Yeah, I keep losing out because I think everything got to be street. Now, I'm going to throw something out there real quick so y'all can just catch on the game. Jimmy, shout out to Jim Jones because I'm not coming at him. But Jimmy didn't start getting popping again until he started doing business the right way. All right? All of these rappers, when Jimmy started doing business the right way, Jimmy got popping. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. As soon as Jimmy started doing business the right way, he got popping. You have to be able to separate family from the streets, from business. So Wack 100 was throwing out game on top of game. For anybody that's mad at Wack, he really just putting you on how to talk to these business niggas. Because you don't think these business... I'm going to explain something to you. You a whole street killer. You standing in a room with millionaires. Who you think is more dangerous? You really think you a street killer? You more dangerous than these millionaire niggas you standing in the room with who can snap a finger and make a nigga disappear? But they know how to keep that energy away from the energy they doing right now. So they need to be able to operate with you on that same frequency. Where you keep that street shit out there and you deal with it with them street niggas. Streets is a myth. It's a fact. I'm explaining to you why it's a myth. What part of it? By doing business the right way, you mean by ratting to the feds? I'm not talking, all I'm talking about is business. That's literally all I'm talking about. You're just doing whataboutisms and bringing up shit that don't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about in order to make an argument. That's literally, I'm not even confronting that. You know what? Feel however you want to feel. What am I going to do? You just said that I said a thing I didn't even say. How am I going to defend that? I see Big U being more powerful than Wack, but I bet. Okay, so Big U has a different respect than Wack. So more powerful, okay. John Poe says that's true, but have some morals when conducting business. That's why those billionaires love them. They don't have any morals. They'll sell out their family. I don't know what you mean by morals. Like I said before, your morals and your values is dependent on what your situation is. If you've always been a rich nigga, you've been a billionaire or a millionaire your whole life because your family's always had money, what difference do it make to you who ratted on some street punks? Because, you know, that's how they thinking about them, right? What difference does that make to you? You feel me? Like, I just don't think y'all, we look at the streets different than niggas that don't got to live in them. But Wack is covering for 6ix9ine rollers a snitch by calling him a civilian. He's not keeping it 100 and say he a rat. So I'm not calling 6ix9ine a civilian no more because of the simple fact that 6ix9ine insists he's not a civilian. Right? So since 6ix9ine insists he's not a civilian, to me, he's not a civilian. That's that. By 6ix9ine saying that he's not a civilian, that means that he's ready to go to the extremes of street life, meaning doing street shit in order to enforce street rules and principles and whatnot. So I'm not going to stand here and keep calling that man a civilian if that man himself is saying he ain't one. So if he's saying good morning. So if he's saying he's not a civilian, then shout out to him, he's not a civilian. Wack got to stop saying that. I'm not saying what Wack is or isn't keeping it. Why does Wack's morals and principles have to be the same as yours or anybody else's? People's morals and principles are independent upon who they are. You do know that, right? Everybody keep acting like there's like a guidelines for morals and principles that everybody accepts. That's not true. It's not. There's not a supreme guidelines that everybody accepts. There's ideals that each individual decides the importance of and deciphering what they consider to be moral and not. Right? We got people right now who are in politics. And when I say in politics, I mean voted into politics. And they think that the Mambler is a good idea. If you know what Mambler is, you know, you know. Citizens break the law all the time. Somebody breaking the law does not make you not a civilian. You are still a citizen. You can break the law and still be a citizen. You're trying to tell me if somebody gets a DUI, now they're a gang member? How kind of sense does that make? Because some kid steals some scones out of a store, now they a 5-star blood. Like, what kind of sense does that make? That doesn't make any sense. Just because somebody commits a crime, that doesn't immediately make them a gang member or something. What in the hell? What kind of time is y'all on? Guy's on weird time, man. It's like, yo, that guy committed a crime. That motherfucker jaywalked. He part of our set now. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? That can't be your time. If I wasn't on live, I would have asked Shorty her name. What up, New York urban legend? How you doing, my brother, American Links? Hey, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops in the Cash App, y'all. We have a lot of things that we're doing this week. BBN needs all of the supporters to pull ups today's. This morning's. Let's go. We got lots of things that we're doing today. We got a lot of movements we got to make. All of the supporters. If you are not a supporter, I am not talking to you. So there's no reason to curse me out and call me BANs. Prince to Amir says, my brother 5, and he just coming home 10 to 5. I feel I did good being a civilian. Said Wally and Gillie podcast corny. I think they've had a lot of good spots, man. I don't know if I could say that. I could see if you don't get their brand of humor, but I think they had a lot of good spots, man. For real, for real. Well, I think they've had some good spots. I think they're pretty good. I like them. I think they're pretty good. I like them. I like them. New York Urban Legends and Wack did them a favors. What up, BMF? No Limit says it got too commercial. Personally, I think both of their best content is not the podcast, just so we can be clear. I think both of their best, their best content is 100% not the podcast. I think they do better content on their Instagram than they do on their podcast. That's just my opinion. But I like their podcast. I don't think it's bad. What the fuck? I think when you putting it up against the old Joe Budden podcast, I think Joe Budden is just a better orator. Like, I'm going to tell you why Joe Budden podcast is lit like it was. Because Joe Budden is a really good orator. So he's able to speak and set up a scene. And he had 2 guys that was with him. I haven't watched the latest one, so I can't tell you. I haven't seen enough of it to be able to get an opinion on it. But the 2 people that he had with him, they was able to say a lot using little words. So that worked. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that worked. They was able to say a lot using very few words. So that worked. Who better have security money? We at the 38-minute mark of the show. Anything else y'all want to talk about, bring it up and put it in the chat. Yo, let me tell y'all something real quick. I want to tell y'all about a situation that happened. I've been waiting for this part of the show so I can talk about this. There was a young man. Let me get his name for you real quick. I don't know who this Mike guy is, but I'll invite him up. Mike Vega. Hey, Mike Vega. Hold on. I got to tell y'all about this situation. Listen, I got to get the kid name first. Wallo live. Okay, Wallo doing his thing. All right, so hold on. Let me get this for the information real quick. I thought it was on the Tamika Mallory page. Apparently, there was a young man that was killed, and they found him with all of his organs missing. His organs, his chin bone, his jaw bone, all of his teeth. I'm trying to look for it right now. They said they found him, his chin bone, his jaw. They sawed his jaw off. His eyes was missing. All of his organs, all of his teeth, everything. They said when they found the body in the river, everything was removed. What up, lovely piece? They said everything was removed. They said when they found them in the freaking we're gonna go into a little bit later if the Trolls Network, the Trolls Nation got a room open. I'm gonna pull up in there and try to see if we can get a conversation. They said everything was missing. They said his eyeballs was missing. They said they was taken clean out of his eye sockets. They said that his spleen, everything was missing. Look, this is what they saying is going on in the world. You understand what I'm saying? The black kid, young black kid, looked like he just graduated from either college or high school. You understand what I'm saying? You see what we got going on in the world? This is the shit that's happening. People forget about all them young black girls that go missing every month. We just forget about it. I don't understand why this ain't shit we focusing on also. We could talk about two things at once, right? We could walk and chew bubble gum, can't we? Right? I think we're gonna see some good content from Wallo 267 now that he broke up with that April chick. I don't think she was any good. Why? Jalen. Yeah, his name was Jalen. Why do you think she wasn't no good for them? You knew them personally? The hell? As Jalen something, I can't. I don't know the name, so I can't find it. Dude, a lot of our women are just coming up missing. Period. A lot of our women are just coming up missing. Period, and we doing everything else in the world other than trying to combat it. We busy arguing with each other. How can we protect our women? We busy want to argue with each other, fight with each other, have a problem with one another. How we supposed to protect our homes? You do understand that's why they like keeping the black man busy, right? You do know that's why they like keeping us drug alcoholics, drug addicts, having us, fighting each other, at war in each other. Because one of the most vital and one of the most important elements on the planet is the black woman. Don't let nobody lie to you. Or think they need to keep us distracted. These are facts. Come on. These are facts. Don't let nobody lie to you. Why do you think they like keeping the black man distracted? Why do you think they want to always try to lower our value? You feel me? They need to make us look as unappetizing as possible so they can keep us separate from our women so we don't grow them big families and have 5, 6, 7 kids and next thing you know, repopulate the planet. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm talking about? I don't like having these conversations because, I don't know what type of time niggas is on if people is really prepared to have difficult conversations. These are the type of conversations I used to have one-on-one with people. When I'm fortunate enough to be around somebody that don't want to get stuck on small points that aren't innocuous and ain't important. We going missing all over the planet, homie. Not just black people, just so we could be clear. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what Andy talking about. I'm not getting in that conversation. So what are we doing about that? What are we doing about connecting with one another? What are we doing about us becoming more together? Like, what are we doing? You understand what I'm saying? What are we doing? Are we trying to lift our brothers up or are we trying to knock our brothers down? If you see someone trying to knock your brother down, do you intervene or do you just say that's not my business and allow for them to take another nigga out? Because they a sucker. Shout out to Stilo Facts. He says, salute Jack Froze. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops in the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. This is fucking Monday. This is a holiday, apparently. Let's get this shit going. What's today? Indigenous Day. Fuck Columbus. Today's Indigenous Day. Indigenous people go, and just so y'all know, though, indigenous people go missing like crazy also. For everybody that don't know, you go to one of them reservations, they go missing like crazy also. Like this also, they're so bad out there that they've done made like 3 or 4 movies specifically about that. Okay, I don't know what Andy is talking about, but not real big on the gossip, but no, I hope they get that worked out. Whatever the fuck is going on. Whatever's going on with them. But yo, look. They took the boy eye sockets out. They took all of his organs out. They took his teeth. What the fuck was they doing? That mean that they had him somewhere where they could literally, that's crazy.
It's crazy. I can see the organs, but why would they take his teeth?
Eyes are have anybody seen Squid Games? I'm gonna tell you about a scene in Squid Games real quick. There's a scene in Squid Games where they argue at the doctor that's removing the organs. And basically what he says is that he messed up one of the eyes, so that cost him a lot of money. My point being is eyes are eyes are also on the menu for selling. Yeah. What I'm curious about is how many of those organs they put in other people and how many they probably ate.
Wow, really?
Now that's something to think about. How many of those organs you think probably got ate with some Chianti?
You think they ate his organs?
There's people that eat organs. We eat animal organs, right? And there's people that eat humans, right? So why wouldn't they want to eat human organs?
Wow, that's crazy.
They took the teeth so they couldn't identify the person. So why was he so easily identifiable when Whisperers? It didn't say nothing about cutting his hands, his fingers, nothing. They left him with his fingerprints, but they took his teeth so he can't be identified. I just like pointing out the stupid ass comments that Wind Whispers be making, because he'll come in here and say some shit and people that don't know no better will go with it. So when he makes stupid ass comments that don't make no sense, I 100% want to throw that shit straight on Front Street. My nigga, they left him with his fingerprints, but you think they was trying to conceal his identity by taking his teeth, right? D-Nice says it's becoming something normal for a black person to go missing or dead. They want us to feel it's not that serious. I agree. I heard that, first of all, they already make us feel it's not. DNA also. Thank you, D-Nice. That person just comes in here and says shit that don't make no sense. I just want people to know, don't pay attention to that fucking account. Yeah, teeth are worth money. That person don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah, I was thinking DNA too. I think I said it.
I don't know if Whispers is a lady or a chick. Sorry about that. What you said, Omen?
Yeah, I said I was thinking DNA too. I think I said it, but I don't think you heard me.
Yeah, they DNA also. Also, they were literally looking for the guy. You don't think the first dead body they pull up, they not gonna be like, let's see if this is the guy we've been looking for. The fuck? That's I just want to just show how some people don't think. They just look for ways to criticize. So they don't make no sense and they don't say shit. All they doing is just looking for something to criticize. The fuck? Shout out to Mr. 03. Says, shout out to New Zealand. Salute to our fan from across the pond. Is Whispers a lady? I don't know if Whispers is a lady or a dude. The fuck I know. I know Whispers is constantly making comments that don't make no sense. It's just the opposite of whatever I'm talking about. That's it. Shit don't be making no sense, man. That shit frustrating, man. I'm looking at the chat. I'm like, I'm gonna get some good comments to read. I'm gonna be able to big some people up. And then I see this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What up to the business dropping all those frosts? Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. We need a big day today. Let's get to it. All right, so check this out. Or should I say a big day this morning? Check this out. Listen. Ah, man, I missed what Wind Whisperer said. Hold on, I want to say. I need a bit. I need a minute. I want to see what they said. But the shit I'm saying is the truth. But the shit I'm saying is the truth, though. I'm not lying. You do make weirdo-ass comments all the time. You just mad at me. You mad at me, but your comments be weird, yo. Don't be mad at me. Stop making weird comments. What the fuck? You making weird comments and you know what? I'm gonna apologize for saying your comments are stupid. What I am gonna do is, if you are still here, I'll be more than happy to every time you make a comment, bring up how great your comment is. No, we're not gonna kick them. There's no reason to kick this person. I read all of this person's comments, believe me. With that being said, let's get to the show. Yeah, so all of his organs was removed. For everybody that's just came in, so y'all can know what we're talking about. We're talking about the Gillie Wallow situation when he just had the interview where they just had the interview with Wack 100, and we're also talking about the young man that was just found missing. All of his organs were removed, including his eyeballs and his teeth. Is there anything else y'all want to discuss? Anything else for the chat? What up, Kenneth Williams? Anything else we discussing? Anything else in the chat? Anything else somebody wanted to bring up?
The latest on the Petito girl, that situation.
Cheeto? Cheetos? What are you talking about?
That the girl that the boyfriend and her were camping, and she wound up dead.
Oh! Did you get hear anything new on that? Real quick, let me hear.
Well, they supposedly were doing surveillance on him before this all went down.
Wait, time out, slow down. So the police were doing surveillance on her before all of this went down. Shout out to Wayne Phillips with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? Good morning. Who's next? I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. They were doing surveillance on him. On dude.
After she died or before she died?
No, before.
Copy.
Before she died.
Copy.
They were doing surveillance on him. And
Did they say why?
no, they didn't say why, but they just said they were doing surveillance on him.
Okay, so keep going. What else?
They don't think he is in the Appalachian Mountains. They were thinking like a reserve or like a one of those reserves in Florida that's close to his parents' property. They thought he might be in there, but they don't think that it was actually him because they found like a site where someone had been camping.
Okay, so they don't think he's in the Appalachian Mountains like Dog the Bounty Hunter said.
No, they don't think he's in the mountains.
And just so everybody could be clear, the Appalachian Mountains in New York, right?
I think they might run across there.
I think that's like one of the biggest mountain like areas in America. Like national parks or some shit like that. not biggest mountain area. I think it's like a really big national park. I think it'd just
Oh
be
yeah.
hard to find somebody in an area like that.
It's huge.
Yeah. So I think that might be the reason in which why it was assumed that he was there. We don't know what the fuck Dog is talking about. Also, by the way, so they're saying that he was under surveillance before this whole entire shit happened.
Before everything went down.
That's probably why she died, yo.
They had him on surveillance.
That's probably why she died. Because they were literally on vacation doing a thing, right? Oh, for everybody that don't know, she was like a vacation blogger, YouTube content creator or some shit like that. So they go like on vacations and hikes in the wilderness and shit like that. And then they put that shit on, no, that's how they make their money. That's how they, they upload it or whatever the case is. So
Yeah.
that's what they did for a living. So if you're telling me that they were under surveillance, I'm like, why were they under surveillance? Maybe they was moving something. Maybe they was, I don't know. We got to find out why they was under surveillance.
They had him under surveillance.
Him.
I don't think they had her under surveillance.
Yeah, but if they got you under surveillance and I'm with you, we under surveillance.
Huh?
I said, yeah, but if they got you under surveillance and I'm with you, we under surveillance.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I meant by it. But yeah, he was under surveillance. You are correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, you are correct. I'm wrong by saying we, but I was saying the we term by being, that's how I think about relationships. So I don't never really.
Yeah.
My apologies.
If it's you, then it's me too.
What you said?
I said, if it's you, then it's me too.
Yeah, like if we in a relationship, right? I mean, that's just the way I'm looking at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's where my faux pas was. I fucked up. Anyway, yo, look, check this out. So I do want to say this. If you're telling me that he was under surveillance prior to that happening, then that means that whatever this is about ain't even about her death. So that means that he's in trouble for more than just killing her. He was already in trouble.
I'm thinking they had him for something else if it was before.
Wait, hold on. He might not have killed her. Who isn't to say that he was involved with some wild shit and they killed her? You saying that she...
I never thought of it like...
Yeah, you saying that he was under surveillance before all of this happens immediately makes me think, wait, so hold on. So what was going on? So there was a whole nother criminal thing going on that had nothing to do with her. He was under surveillance, right?
Yeah. That's what they said.
So yeah, that's a good chance. It's a good chance that he didn't even kill her. I mean, I don't know. We're going to find out at some point. But there's a good chance that he didn't even kill her.
But he's running for something.
Well, yeah, he's running because let's say he killed her. He's running for that. Let's say he didn't kill her. Then there's people that killed her. They're going to kill him.
Yeah, true.
Maybe that's the thought. Maybe the thought is maybe people did kill her, but I was helped, because of the way I had. No, I'm not saying he didn't kill her. What I'm saying is that the fact that he was under investigation before all of this happened, that's new information. Did you know that, Andy Warhol? That Andy Washburn, did you know that he was under investigation before she died? I'm just curious. Because I think that's new information to me. And if I get new information, I like to see how it applies.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, how we know he's still alive? That's a fact.
I thought they had found another body.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry. They couldn't hear you. You was away from the mic.
I thought they had found another body. I guess they proved that it wasn't him.
No, I don't know. You're actually putting me on game right now, just so we can be 100% honest with you. You're actually putting me on the game right now. So I'm not just asking you questions. I'm actually having a conversation with you about it because you're giving me information that I didn't have previous knowledge of.
Yeah, because they have had found another body, and they were checking to see if it was him, because it was taking pretty long for them to find out who it was. So I guess it wasn't him, since they're still looking for him.
Okay. Well, whatever the case is, they need to find that guy immediately. That's for one. I don't think a black guy would be able to be on the run this long.
No way.
Yeah, we just said that the body wasn't his. It could have been anyone. It just wasn't his. Does it matter that the person was homeless? Like, why do y'all people hate homeless people? What the fuck? It's like motherfuckers be like, that person's homeless, we gotta hate them and want them dead. Like, why can't the person just, why couldn't the person that was a body just be a person that was a body? Like, do we got compassion for people anymore? It's okay though. Like I said, look at Whisper's comments. No compassion. That shit is crazy. You don't know who that person was, man. That person was somebody's mother, brother, father, sister, somebody. That we just have no heart and shit. Shout out to Rockcliffe Martin, says good morning, BBN fam. Jack Frost, salute, salute. We have no heart. I'm a hater. Okay, cool.
So yeah, that's the last thing I heard.
What's up?
I said, yeah, that's the last thing I heard about the whole Brian non-drinking.
No. How you doing, man? I just said hello to somebody in a short sleeve shirt. What are you talking about? No, I was saying it's warm out this morning. Yeah, this person in a short sleeve shirt. What are you talking about? Somebody has to be helping him at this point, right? I remember doing lives in February and January and February the year that the epidemic started. So I don't understand why I can't do lives outside. I don't understand how when I did lives outside before, no, everybody thought it was okay. And when I do lives outside now, it's an issue. I don't get it. But like I said, people just treat Jack Frost different than anybody else. I don't know no other way to say it. Do you remember when I was doing lives outside before? Did you ever hear anybody talk about me doing lives outside? Nobody cared, right?
Nope, they didn't say nothing.
No, nobody cared. I don't know why everybody cared that I'm doing lives outside now. I don't understand this.
And you were doing them without a mask.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to, that's why I don't know. We had a whole summer where all I did was lives outside. We had a whole winter where all I did. So I don't understand. I don't understand. Just, everybody just treats me different. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just treated different.
Do you think it might have anything to do with your complexion?
Somebody's helping him. Allegedly, the dude's father is now on the hunt trying to help them catch him or some shit like that. So I don't understand what that shit's about.
Yeah, I heard that.
What you said?
I said I heard that he's helping them look for him.
He ain't helping them catch nothing. I'm gonna tell you what it is. He's trying not to go to jail for whatever the fuck he did to help him get away in the first place. You better, what up, 300? You better believe it. You better believe it. Something happened, and they said, look, if you don't start helping us catch your son, you're gonna end up going down for these crimes by yourself. That nigga said, hold on, I think I remember something. He's like, hold on. It's coming back to me. I'm getting it. It's coming. Just give me a second. I don't understand why it's a big deal to everybody, to be honest with you. I've been doing lives outside forever. Now all of a sudden it's a big deal. Like, shit is crazy. Shit is just crazy. Like, if you're on this side and you're me, and you're watching the way that people people are just treating you and the way people are like carrying themselves, you're just like, what the fuck, yo? Like, you trying to figure out how to go somewhere and be unseen. Like, I'm trying my hardest to, like, it's impossible for me to stay out of anybody's way. Like, it's like people are just searching. Like, I don't know, fuck it. Nothing I can do about it. Watch the punch that Wilder got hit with. I don't know if Fury did it on purpose, but he hit him in the back of the head. Wilder falls forward. I don't know if Fury did it on purpose, but Fury threw a hook. He hit him in the back of the head. I don't know how nobody didn't notice that. I don't know what. Anyway, so Wilder fell into Fury. If you're hitting somebody, you're pushing the punch, right? If you're throwing a hook, you're pushing the punch, right? He hit him in the back of the head. I do not know if it was on purpose or what, but he hit him in the back of the head. Wilder fell forward. Hitting somebody in the back of the head will 100% knock them out. 100%. So I don't really, that's what that is. I'm off of that subject. That's my opinion on it. Fury's a good boxer. He should not have let him hit him in the back of the head. For everybody that's like, he hit him in the back of the head, he shouldn't have won. You can't let the guy hit you in the back of the head, right? Boom. He didn't turn his back to him or nothing. They was face up, and he still was able to loop his hand around and hit him in the back of the head. It was a good shot. It was a good shot. It wasn't a bad shot. It was a good shot. Fury didn't, Wilder didn't turn around. Wilder was facing him and got hit in the back of the head. Wilder didn't turn around. He didn't turn his back to him and Fury chased him down and hit him from behind. None of that happened. I am going to go into TrollsNation room and I'm going to ask them and see if they want to discuss. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm going to go in TrollsNation room for a minute and see if they want to discuss, inadvertent, and see if they want to discuss this Wack 100 thing, if they got a room open. Excuse me. TrollsNation, no room open this morning. They're in here though. Hold on. We're gonna see. Gotta invite up. Hey, what's up, everybody? We live on Morning Coffee today. How y'all doing this morning?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what up, Jack? I need some coffee like you got.
Chilling. Okay, so I wanted to come up in here today because whenever we have any kind of 6ix9ine or Wack 100 news, it's good to talk to y'all guys. So, what up, Jordan Randolph? So we got 122 people in the room. Could we hit that like button? So y'all saw the Wack 100 Gillie Wallow interview or the clips of it. Could I get a rundown of what y'all guys think about it, if y'all don't mind?
I watched the full interview. It was entertaining.
Yeah, I seen it too. And,
I watched the full interview.
Yeah, I seen it too, and I feel like Wack 100 got the best of it, if you ask me.
Point out, tell us where specifically. What's some highlights, if you don't mind?
Like, you know,
He handled it better.
Yeah, he was about now, so he started to handle interviews a lot better. You know?
But I don't know why people said like Wack 100, I mean not Wack 100, but Gillie and Wallo was trying to get on Wack 100 heels. You can tell it was like that brother conversation.
Right, I could tell. Yeah,
it was a brother.
It wasn't really serious.
When niggas got like mutual homeboys, like, yo, stop leave that nigga alone, man. Yo, bro, you know, like, yeah, it wasn't no, it wasn't no malice in that conversation at all.
Yeah, I didn't get it like that.
Serious, you would have known. Like that.
You would know. But
it wouldn't even got that far.
Nah, that was just some street niggas talking to each other respectfully. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. Right about that.
But I mean, you like Infomine said, you know, Wack 100 been asked, like it's not they ain't asked no question that he hasn't asked. I mean, that people hasn't asked before. So he was well prepared for whatever they had. You know what I mean? So he handled himself very well.
That's a fact. Could I get us some shout outs? Can y'all run down the line real quick? Let us know who we talking to.
Oh, let's see. Well, we in 187 room, so we got Big Facts, we got Surdy, Google in the building, Tatiana in the building, Everline in the building.
Hey.
Emmanuel S.
Kansas City in the building.
And of course T Rose.
All right, that's what it is.
Greenhouse at the top.
Definitely follow the greenhouse.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming in too, man. I'm Big Facts, man. A lot of people know me from me doing a little comedy roast, and I'm gonna try to get my shit back going. I've been working a little bit more than I was when I first started coming on here. But yeah, man, y'all follow me. I'm gonna follow everybody back, man. And when I do get it going, I'm gonna try to ping everybody, and y'all come check it out. I'm trying to get some new talent.
No question. Sound like a plan, bro.
All right, so I got a couple questions I want to ask y'all. So, Wack 100 made a point. Wack 100 made a point. What Wack 100 said is that you got to separate the streets from your family from business. What do y'all feel about that? Could I get T Rose first?
I'm in the Matrix, my dude.
Hey, yeah, Jack, can you repeat the question, bro?
Excuse me, what you said?
I said, can you repeat the question?
You was breaking up, bro. You was breaking up.
Oh, copy. I said, all right, so Wack 100 said that you have to know how to separate the streets from business from your family. What do you think about that?
It's facts.
Yeah,
But you gotta be careful though, cause not everything is, you still gotta be careful though. You still gotta be careful.
Most real street
Yeah, you
niggas
always
keep their family separate anyway, bro. That's always been like that. Most real street niggas always try to separate their family from the shit that they doing in the street. Unfortunately,
doing it
that
right.
shit is,
I mean, you have to, because if you don't, you feel me, when the shit hit the fan, that's the first person they go to. The first people they go to is your family if they can't get to you.
Okay. Okay, so you see how...
The thing that he said in that interview that was right too was the motherfuckers in them offices on the 50th floor, they don't give a fuck about that shit going on the blocks and the corners and all that.
That's a fact.
When you're trying to do business and you're trying to get endorsements and deals and you walking into these rooms, they don't care about who you told on and all that silly shit. That's just street shit that niggas pay too much attention to, I think. I think that the motherfuckers put too much emphasis on who's snitching and all that. Just worry about your life, man, and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do for you and yours. All that silly shit is just gossip. It's just, break room talk, man.
This is the thing that okay, so obviously we all agree with you gotta protect your family over the street. That's obvious, right? But I think Wack 100's point that he was trying to make is that also in protecting your family and doing well by your family, that means making good business decisions based on how it's gonna benefit your family and not based on what the streets think. What do you think about that?
No, that's a fact. And
that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. And I think what he was trying to do, he was just basically trying to say, like, man, listen, a person that's basically just all about streets, man, and have that just street mentality, like, you can tell where they're going. I'm not gonna say end up in life, but like based off the decision they make.
You gotta when
there was a dude trying to park right here. That's what I was saying no to. The spot is too small.
Go ahead, you got it.
Now, what was you saying?
You do have to know how to. I come from the streets. Like I grew up in the streets. My mom had a life, but some streets. And now, as an adult, as a businesswoman, sometimes I do know I cut off because that's all I knew. Was
you in the Matrix, baby girl.
With, who I was dating and shit like that. So it's a balance. You have to know a balance.
Agreed. So, question. Do you think Wack 100, this is a question for everybody, obviously, including the people in the chat, do you think Wack 100 was wrong for doing business with Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Hell no.
No, absolutely not.
Never.
Yeah, I don't think
he a businessman. That was
trying to feed his family, man.
And at the end of the day, 6ix9ine, he was a snitch, but he's what's popping right now, And I mean, like, you got to do business with 6ix9ine, he's talking to different people, man. You know, I see him talking to different people. He go where he want because he was popular, basically. And I mean, that's what the world runs on right now. What's going on? You know, who's hot on the internet. So.
But it goes deeper than that because Tekashi, if somebody snitched on Tekashi first, Tekashi was put in a situation where he had no other choice. If a nigga was saying he was fucking your bitch, what would you do? So I just feel like people aren't being realistic. And at the end of the day, if I had an opportunity to work with him, I would, because business is fucking business. You got to know how to separate the two. That's how you separate broke motherfuckers from motherfuckers with the bag.
I want to also add something. I want to add something to what she said real quick. And
my opinion is he confessed. He didn't snitch because they knew everything. He didn't tell them a damn thing.
I want to add something to her point real quick. Hold on. And I'm going to let y'all finish what you got to say. Let me just add something to her point real quick.
Go ahead, Jack.
Yo, look, listen. Listen. Okay, that guy's not going to stop talking. Listen. I just want to be clear on something. For everybody that say that Tekashi 6ix9ine should not have felt the way that he felt because of whatever the situation was. Y'all know there's wars that have been fought over women. Whole wars with hundreds and thousands of people have died due to women. So for everybody that says, yo, look, they would never snitch or do this because somebody banged their woman or banged their girl. You know how many people commit suicide because their girl leave them? You know how many people kill people because of their girl? So I don't want to hear nigga went and snitch. Niggas do weird shit. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying niggas do weird shit. All right.
When vehicle stealers are involved, I mean, I'm not saying that's exactly why he snitched. I feel like that was a breakdown of why he went along with it. Because not only were they stealing from him, they snitched on him first. Somebody snitched on him first. They already had the information. So not only all of these things odds are against him, and the motherfucker who you thought was your people is fucking your baby mama. Yeah.
And not only that,
What up, non-business?
Hold on. I hate when these street rappers, right? These rappers saying like, people going against their, you know what I'm saying, their morals or integrity, bro. Listen, it's a lot of these rappers that's doing business with racist people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
man, that's
is that okay to go against your morals, your integrity? You know what I'm saying? But rather than that person that snitch, bro, like if everybody got to make a decision somewhat like that in life.
I'm not gonna disrespect the whole morals.
Snitch. You know what I mean? Like you automatically like a dismissive. Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, like I said earlier, they interviewing Nicky Barnes, Frank Matthews.
Not Frank Matthews. They never interviewed. He the one that got away. Frank Matthews got away.
All right, well, all the other rats that they've been interviewing, Samuel Bull and all that, and nobody have a big outcry. Now all of a sudden, an outcry for an interview.
BBN, Jack Frost. Right now we have TrollsNation members on the line. They're having conversations about this whole situation involving Wack 100 and his interview with Wallo and Gillie. Shout out to these brothers. We're gonna listen to them a little bit more about what they have to say on the topic. Also, we got the Cash App in the chat. Hit the Cash App, $5 to $10 drops in the Cash App. Come on, let's go. We doing things over here at the BBN Network.
None of this shit don't understand. Rico cases, you going down regardless. All the evidence them niggas had, they already had long time ago.
All right, hold on. This. All right, so we're not in here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Wallo Gillie interview more than anything else. We're not really here to talk about the Tekashi Treyway case.
Out of the whole bunch, you're the one with the clout, you're the one with the fame. So you're the one that's gonna get all the spotlight.
And they made an example out of him.
Yeah, the bear ain't dumb.
It's
They
not,
came in.
it's not like snitched or not. The nigga didn't snitch, bro. At the feds, they evidence, and the feds said,
All
okay,
right, but what? But
since you the
this
niggas in the
video,
spotlight,
a salute to all of that. But this video
like, you hear
is
what I'm
what the
saying?
Wack 100 and okay.
Let him land his plane. Let him land his plane.
Let me tell you what I gotta say, home. The nigga, when it came to 6ix9ine, the feds laid out that evidence, and they put it on the table. They said, yo, you can get these 47 years for shit that you didn't do because you the nigga with the spotlight, you the one that's in the light zone. Okay, all that shit's gonna fall on you. You gonna go down with them. It don't matter if you didn't do it or
This
not.
show is
Shit
about
like
Gilly and
that.
Wallow. Whenever
That's how the
anybody
feds
asks
work.
why I don't do
That's how the
more of
feds work.
these, this is
Now the
100% the reason
niggas
why.
said, you know what?
100% the reason
And
why. We're nowhere near the topic,
I'm not
and if
gonna
I
do
try to
the
bring it
47
back to the
years.
topic, it's
So the
impossible.
feds told
This
him,
is
yo,
why I
you
do not
say
like
this,
doing this
this,
with
and
more than one or
this.
two people in the room.
And that's exactly what happened.
Hey, that's
I
cool,
don't know.
nigga.
Get the snitching. If you've never been in a RICO case, you don't have no family members that went through a RICO case. You not, and RICO case and federal. That shit was for the mob, my nigga. That shit wasn't really for gangs. That shit started for the mob. They started using it for the gangs.
Okay, I have to get back to the Willie and Gillie
Simple as
conversation.
that, my nigga.
I appreciate y'all for giving me y'all input, but I'm literally doing a video right now, and this is too far away from the context of the conversation. So I wasn't trying to be rude. I apologize about that, but
Jack, you came in here, nigga. So what was the original question?
I'll ask y'all about Gilly and Wallow. I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm just saying, I appreciate y'all for giving me y'all input. I don't even understand how this went left. I appreciate the fuck. I appreciate y'all for giving me y'all content. I don't understand this. Like anything I say, people be waiting to jump on top of. Like I'm not even doing nothing. I appreciate y'all for giving me your Willie and Gilly conversation on Wack 100 and Gilly. If anybody else has anything to say, then you could add it now. I'm just saying this isn't a explain the Tekashi situation video. I'm literally live right now, and I came in here because I wanted to get y'all guys' opinion on the topic. If we're gonna
Well,
change topics, then that's fine also. It's your room. I'm not trying to dictate your room.
well,
Also, next time, just give me
Can you
Yeah,
do
I'm
this?
not trying to do
Hey,
nothing.
BBN, can you do this real quick? Hold on. Can you do this? Can you ask the original question that you asked him?
Yeah, excellent. Wack 100 and Gilly just did Wack 100 and Gilly the Kid and Wallo just did an interview. Has anybody seen it, and what's your opinions on it?
I mean,
His name's not Chucky. 6ix9ine. Respect him.
well, I saw it, and I mean, like, I kind of respect what he said because he said he's gonna support 6ix9ine in every possible way. And they asked him why. He basically said, you know, his daughter is a huge 6ix9ine
Speak up, my
fan.
brother. We can't hear you that well.
You know, she have all his credit cards and everything. So everything that she buys, that's 6ix9ine material under his name. So at the end of the day, he can't stop that. You know, so I mean, I kind of respect what he said.
Wack did what Wack needs to do. Got ignore the bullshit. People wanna pick and choose. People wanna try to bully people in the corner, trying to put laws in place. Man, get out of here, man. A lot of these stupid dumb dudes never been in a position like that. I met a Chicago dude on this app that came into the room talking about, oh y'all mess with snitches. He a snitch, he a snitch. Ask the nigga, you know what a RICO case is?
We're just
Nigga said, heck no, I don't know what a RICO case is.
we're just gonna go back to the
We gotta stay on topic.
He won't talk about nothing else.
interview.
Yeah,
Wack
so
do what he needs to be doing, man. Wack
Okay.
did what he
Wack told him that they messed up by not interviewing him. 6ix9ine. They're
Okay.
scared. That's what Wack said.
So Wack said that they were scared to interview 6ix9ine. Thank you. Wow, fucking leave. So Wack said they were scared to interview 6ix9ine. What you think about that?
Put it out there.
What you think about that, Manuel?
We didn't hear your question. Repeat it, BB.
Emmanuel said that Wack said that they were scared to interview Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yes, you could absolutely come in here. Please come in here. This is me.
Top of the morning.
Follow me, BBN.network. Follow me. And I'm in the room right now. What up, James S? I saw James S pull up in here. Salute, my brother.
I
I just think they don't get it. Like a lot of people, they just don't get it.
Look, as far as with the because the actual okay, so the actual question is, we were just talking about do you think that they were scared to interview 6ix9ine? You think it was fear?
Why would they be scared to interview?
That's what Wack 100 said. I'm not saying that.
To be labeled as bugging with a rap.
Oh, okay.
No such thing, bro. I think they didn't want to be the first one.
They listen. They didn't want to interview 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine's a rat.
Hold on, one mic.
If they interview 6ix9ine, for one, they know 6ix9ine gonna put a lot of holes in their story. So he's gonna fight back. For two, they scared of the other people that's gonna stick up talking shit about it. You understand?
Wack's point is that they don't put blame on. Well, they don't put no responsibility on anybody else. Just 6ix9ine. So if 6ix9ine goes up there, he's gonna be saying, well, what about this? What about that? And I think they don't want to like confront that.
Niggas that call the nigga a rat don't even know the whole story.
Yeah, they're like,
They don't even know shit about what happened. You want to call the nigga a rat? You ever been in that position yourself?
they haven't even seen the paperwork.
I think the reason why one of the reasons why I think they might
He's
not.
labeled a rat, and he's a rat.
Nah, he ain't fucking labeled, man. He a fucking rat. Niggas trying to save him still.
He said he a rat.
Nah, but still, this community, if anybody listen to hip hop, niggas need to stop playing that 50-50 line. Ain't no fucking gray area. Niggas acting like suckers for that bag.
Listen, how you feel? Doesn't matter what the fact is. You know what I'm saying?
Matter what the fact is, niggas need to throw that motherfucking right to the
What's so crazy is the only people that's really hurt is the black community.
That's because infiltrating the black community and need to leave this hip hop alone if they can't.
Why you so mad about it?
Why we so mad? Nigga, you just brought up some race shit and you gonna tell us
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We gonna have to have this whole conversation. I got a dub nigga. I gotta put nigga on dub right there. We're not doing this whole black and white thing. I was about to leave the room once he started talking that race shit. To be honest with you, you said what's the chat room? We stay 10 down is the chat room. Yeah, what the fuck? What the hell? Where the hell did that come from? What the fuck is that about? So this a black versus other people room? What the fuck? Put your shit in the damn thing. This is, let me put my, this is my, I don't know what the fuck, what the hell kind of comment was that? I'm not trying to be a dick, but what the fuck? This is my at on Clubhouse. That was very unexpected and wild. That's my at on Clubhouse. That was wild. Dude just really just said black people was the ones that's upset. What the fuck?
So if y'all got an opinion about that interview, answer that question. If not, then pause your mic, please.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Say something real quick though, but I'm gonna tell you why Wack and everybody's with 6ix9ine because he's giving them bread. That's why, and that's my opinion.
Who would work for an artist who wasn't paying them?
My thing is this, bro. Yes, he's giving them bread, right? Or Wack 1 is doing business with Wack. No, Wack 1 is doing business with 6ix9ine, right? But like I said before, people keep saying that Wack is not thinking about his morals and all this other shit. But you got people that's literally doing business with racists. You know what I'm saying? With racist people, bro. So what is the difference? You know what I'm saying? People so mad at Wack doing business with 6ix9ine, but you literally got people that's compromising their morals on a daily. So you know what I'm saying? So come on now, we gotta be reasonable about
So
this.
we want to talk about that, right? How about Meek Mill and that woman that took down the cartel? You know what's crazy?
Yeah, but that's still whataboutisms. Every time we have this conversation, we just bringing up shit that don't got nothing to do with what we talking about. What the fuck? Same guy. I appreciate y'all. We can't do that. Good morning. We can't do that. It's the same guy. Every time we start having a conversation and it's going somewhere and we doing something, he start doing whataboutisms in order to try to make an argument. Like, come on, man. We got to be better than that. Shout out to Trolls Nation. I hope they're not mad at me. We going to pull up on them another time. We going to pull up on them another time. Yeah, they can't stay on one. That's what we'll pull up. We'll pull up on them another time. We'll pull up on them another time. That's what we're going to do. When we can have under my, we'll pull up on them under my, if we're doing it the way I like doing it, that's the only way we could get people heard. No, ain't nobody calling in. What the fuck you talking about? That was in the chat room, homie. I ain't doing no, I'm doing 0 call-ins. That was in the chat room. You should have been in there. I had to get out of there because we can't stay on topic. I want to do more of those. I'm going to try to see if we can get another interview today with T. Rose. Maybe another one of the people in his community. That was bananas. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna open up the BBN chat room again. We're gonna open up the BBN one. So y'all can come into the BBN chat room. We're gonna open up the BBN chat room. But yeah, that was, shout out to them. It wasn't everybody either, so I don't want it to seem like it was everybody. There was just really just like one guy in there. Just I don't know what's going on with him. But you know, he's one of their originals, and he's a very loved member of their community. He's not a bad guy, he's a good guy. I just don't know what was going on with him today. Shout out to him. Sometimes people be having their days. Keep it a stack. I'll tell you one thing about Jack. Jack life go like this. It do not go like this. I will go up, I will go down, I will not stay in the same place. Anyway, room open back up. All right, let's get to it. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. We've been working this morning. We've been working the last couple of days. Come on, y'all, pull up. Why they? I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know what that means. I hit a thing and it made a weird thing on the fucking app. I don't know what that means. I kicked that guy. Nobody got time for that. Just pay attention. Every time we kick somebody, somebody immediately comes back in the chat. I opened the room back up. I don't know what to tell you. The Saloon, BBN Network. I opened the room back up. The Saloon, BBN Network. That could have been a house of consciousness people. But I get tired of people coming in here trying to distract me. I don't know why. I don't know how anybody else is dealing with it. Okay, that guy could park. The other dude that was trying to get in that spot could not park. What up, Lovely E? We got to make big moves today, y'all. BBN Network. Pull up to the Cash App. 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all, let's go. We got big moves we really got to make today, though. I need everyone that supports the BBN Network to pull up this morning, if possible. We need all of the people that says we need the BBN to stay around and to stay alive. All right, we got Almond Brown. She pulled up in here. And I gotta get ready to go in like 2 seconds, and I think I just fucking felt the raindrop. Okay, so. I just felt a raindrop. I really gotta go. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I gotta get ready to go. If I felt the raindrop, I gotta go now because I gotta. I'm actually, for everybody that was wondering, we will be. Shout out to Prince to Amir. I think that's what that is. Montana trip, BMF. M need water. Who the fuck is M? Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $5 drop. He gave the claps. He says, "What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next?" I'm what? Are you come? If you coming in the room, I'll wait a minute. You in the room now? Hold on. All right. Boom. Invite the speaker. We got a Liberty in here too. Is that Liberty Hazelton? We got Liberty Hazelton up in here. Don't know why I don't follow him. Is that the real Liberty Hazelton? Because I seen Liberty with a different jump off before. I invited both of y'all up. Boom. There you go. What up? We got Jordan in here. What up, homie?
Yo.
Dude came in there and
You seen that shit fly right in my mouth? Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. What you said?
I said, dude came in that room and totally changed the topic.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we're all
Alright, so what we talking about?
Yeah, let's stay on topic. So what did you want to come in here and talk about, Jordan?
The Wack and Gilly interview.
Come on, let us know. Go, shoot. We here.
Alright, man. Like, the way I feel about the whole interview, I just feel like it's playing tactics. I just feel like y'all don't have no real animosity on the situation because y'all been bringing up 6ix9ine since 6ix9ine was in jail. So I feel like for me, from a brand perspective, Wallo took a step back because why are you so angry on a mantra that you trying to get these young kids to get away from? Why are you so angry about something that you shouldn't even be concerned with no more? You're not living the street life. So with any concern with why you doing business with him, why you get money with him, it just comes off like a little haterish to me. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like y'all hating on the law. Like y'all don't want to say like y'all mad at him, but y'all hating. Like y'all mad he doing business. He said, yo, I just did $40 million worth of business with 6ix9ine. People ain't happy about it. People want to speak about this code when it pertains to them. But when it pertains to other people, especially people they know, people want to be on the hush and want to be quiet about it. The only thing I have noticed about Wack standing with 6ix9ine is the fact that he has able to switch the narrative. The narrative from the regular civilians has always been what Wack has been saying. It was the street niggas and the people that was like, nah, he's over with, we not gonna do no business with him, not gonna get no money with him. For Wack, your whole life has been about that culture. So now you saying, for the money, it don't matter. But what was so wrong about the Bloods in New York doing the same thing?
Wait, hold on.
Y'all mad about basically them saying the beat was for sale, like y'all put him in there for the bag. Wack explanation for why he's messing with him is y'all fault, y'all should have never brought him in so deep, yada yada yada. But from your perspective of the game, you an OG, you not even supposed to touch him with a 10-foot pole. What narrative are you trying to set?
Okay, hold on.
I don't really understand it. He kept his cool in the interview because that's what he's gonna do. He's been speaking the same way for at least 2-3 years about 6ix9ine. He's been taking a liking to him. He's been showing his loyalty to him. So him doing business with him on any level is really not out of the ordinary because he's been speaking on it.
Okay.
But nobody want to speak on it.
Okay.
I just felt like Gilly and Wallow, y'all had to y'all had an opportunity to do the interview, sit down, speak with them, do whatever, and y'all chose to go the street route and want to clown them and be like, yo, I don't want to talk to him. But you clearly spoke to this man prior, because when he's on the phone with you, he's talking like he a regular homie.
Okay.
He ain't talking like this is unplanned. He's talking like, yo, what's up, Gillie? What's up, Wallo? What it is? Like, yo, this me 6ix. Like, he talking like y'all know him. Y'all cool for real.
Okay,
y'all
hold
took
on.
the opportunity
Hold
to
on.
get a viral moment that backfired because nobody didn't give a fuck.
Hold
Y'all
on.
thought y'all was gonna go viral. Y'all was gonna go crazy. Y'all was trying to get
Okay, I
mad
can't.
views, and nobody
I
gave a
would
fuck
like
about
to.
that.
I would like to
Y'all would have sat
respond to
down with him.
one of
It
your
would have made more
comments.
sense.
I would like to
But
respond to.
y'all went the other route.
I would like to respond to at least
My
one of your
thing is,
comments. Jordan.
if y'all want to call yourself taking up for me,
Jordan.
because one of the main
Jordan.
things
Could I respond to one of your comments? You're just running on at this point.
Oh, go ahead,
And then you can make your next comment. First thing I want to say is, if you don't know why Wallo might have an adversity to interviewing 6ix9ine, we're just ignoring the fact that Wallo just did 20 years and could have possibly been snitched on himself.
He did 20 years for
Hold on.
something that he did.
No,
That has
that's
nothing to
not
do
what I'm
with the
saying.
6ix9ine
That's not.
situation.
That's.
6ix9ine told
Hold
those
on, my
people,
brother.
Wallo,
Hold
you did
on.
20 years for something that you
Why do
did.
everybody
So
talk to me
what
like
is there
this?
for you to be mad at?
Okay, could I finish what I'm saying? Like, no one and I'm not upset at you because literally no one lets me finish what I'm saying ever. So that's why I always feel I'm right, because no one ever
Oh, okay,
lets me
I'm
finish what
sorry.
I'm saying.
I'm sorry about that.
So listen, no, it's not a you thing. It's literally everybody does this to me. Facts. Listen, Wallo being upset at this might, I'm not saying that it does. I'm just saying it might have to deal with the fact that maybe he was snitched on. So maybe this is really personal.
But you wasn't.
But I don't
That's not the
I
fact of
don't
his
know. We
case.
don't know what happened behind the scenes of his case.
Okay. Well, what he's brought to the public forefront in his case, he was not told on. He was caught for robberies that he did. He was pointed out by a regular civilian. He said he had no hard feelings to the lady. It was a lady who actually pointed him out and said, yo, he did that. He said he
Okay.
had no hard feelings because she was a civilian. He was a street dude and he took a part of that life.
Okay.
So, I understand.
Okay. So he got pointed out even by those by a regular civilian. Okay, I
Yeah.
just think that my point I'm trying to make is he did 20 years and he didn't get snitched on by a criminal, but he did get told on by a regular civilian. That still might make him feel a way about snitches. That's all I'm saying. He might personally have to sitting up there for 20 years. He might personally have a feeling towards snitches. I'm not saying anything else other than that. So what I'm saying is that that's probably the number one reason why they just was not a show that they could do. Also, you know Philly. You think they could have interviewed a snitch and still been the show Philly wanted?
It's about what you want to do. It's not about
Okay, but
because
I
I
hear what you're
mad people that
saying.
interviewed them that they didn't want to interview him. So it's about what you're gonna do. It's about what you're gonna do with the interview. What's your narrative? What's your point? What's your objective of it? You
Okay,
know what I'm
but
saying?
okay,
So
so
y'all could have took that interview and made it something good, or spent it in a way where y'all could have really talked to him. If Wallo, your whole social media, your whole perspective is talking to people, you should have got him in the interview and just talked to him. You could have had that perfect rendezvous. So I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what we're saying is he could have been mad on a what it should have could have been. He didn't say that out his mouth publicly. But whatever back behind the scenes, whatever happened, whatever happened.
okay, but
I just
you
seem
don't.
like it's a planned moment to speak on something that you necessarily don't feel no more. So it look contradictory. You on the internet saying, yo, bulls, don't do this, don't waste your life, boom, boom, boom. But then you get mad at a dude who getting money with a dude who did some things in the street. But that
Okay,
has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with nobody. But y'all all want to get mad. Wack, I feel like the main objective Wack got a point across was y'all gonna pick and choose who y'all want to bring it to when it comes to this kid, depending on who the person is. Because
okay,
if it wasn't Wack, y'all would have took it to a whole nother level. Wallo made it appear like it was something, there was a real issue there, but it wasn't no real smoke. It wasn't no real problem. If anything, it made it look like y'all mad because the dude is doing business for him and he's doing good business. The
okay,
narrative has always been with this kid from people like Wallo and Gillie was he shouldn't do music, he shouldn't be allowed in the culture because hip hop culture is ran by the streets and black people and criminals and all this other shit. Now that's cool, but 6ix9ine has been preaching like that's cool, but
Okay,
I'ma
so
still do me. Like it doesn't matter. I did what I had to do for my personal business. He wants to flip the narrative. Only thing I see Wack is doing is that y'all not pushing against him like how y'all did for everyone else. Y'all was killing dudes on the internet. And
okay,
he's
so
basically like, yo. So
look.
what's the issue now?
Okay, so okay. So this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not discounting anything that you're saying, but we can't can we take people's emotions into consideration?
Yeah, I
Okay,
do. But I
so
don't think that just because it's on camera and it looks that way, that don't make
everybody
it
does
real
this to me.
emotion.
This is every conversation I have. All right, so could we take people's emotions into consideration?
Yes,
That
I do.
because he has an emotional connection to being locked up and being in jail, knowing niggas in jail who were snitches most likely and not fucking with them, knowing niggas in jail who were snitched on and those being his niggas, then he gets out and he doesn't want to interview a snitch or somebody who obviously is a snitch. This might be a personal thing for Wallo. This
So
might
why
be
y'all talking
personal.
about it?
Huh?
But so why y'all even bringing his name up?
People
If
don't
we
like
go by
Donald
street
Trump. They
codes,
shouldn't
for
make.
y'all to
They
even
shouldn't
talk
make.
or associate yourself with a person who's a rat, y'all a rat too. If we be technical about it, if you go by that street mantra, if you attach yourself, if you talking about, if you conversation, y'all had this man's number. Your cousin.
Okay,
I'm not
so
saying Wallo specifically, but your cousin, your family had a personal connection with him. After the fact that he told, y'all was on the phone talking with him.
okay, so what I'm saying is just so just so we could be clear is,
I feel what you're saying.
yeah, he might have a personal connection to not wanting to have an interview with a snitch. That's one. Two, the biggest nigga, who's the biggest rapper in Philly?
Me.
Okay, so Philly has beef with Meek Mill has beef with who?
6ix9ine.
And Wack said he's gonna do what to Meek? Slap him. So the point in which I'm trying to make is this whole interview with Wack 100 and why they won't interview with 6ix9ine, it's all political. Period. They can't interview 6ix9ine and still be Philly's radio station, my nigga. They can't interview with 6ix9ine and still be the podcast of Philly. Philly grimy, dirty, gutter. Philly, because it's a fucking one of them states that you could just carry a gun, by the way. So Philly is they were in one of those states. I think you could go get a license, I don't know, or just carry, whatever the fuck. But the point in which I'm trying to make is, them interviewing 6ix9ine would have hurt their platform.
Okay.
So so there's probably a personal reason is all I'm saying. I'm not saying they made the right decision, just so we could be clear. I'm not on neither side of this conversation. I'm just saying there was probably a personal connection with Wallo saying, I can't interview a snitch, homie. And what people also forget is Gillie was really in the street for real, for real. So there's a personal connection.
All right, but what about him testing Wack?
Pardon
Telling
me?
him, yo, you wouldn't last in jail. I would have tried you on the yard.
Oh, I didn't see the whole entire interview. He said that to Wack?
Yeah.
I think a lot of that shit.
He was like, yo, keep dude's name out your mouth. Basically talking about him, talking about Meek and other people. Like, yo, keep dude's name out your mouth. He was like, you not even like that Wack. You one of them fake OGs. You sweet. I would have tried you on the yard. You not built like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm speaking on. I'm not speaking on him having a personal connection to him speaking on Tekashi. What about all that other shit you talking about?
Okay, I think, and this is just me saying this because, you know, shit got to be interesting. I'm pretty sure a lot of that shit was just television, my nigga. I think a lot of that was just them keeping the interview interesting, and we gonna go at each other a little, and there's gonna be a little bit of pushback. That's why people were saying the shit looked like it was WWF, WWE.
Yeah, but
I think that they was just doing that.
Y'all portraying y'all brand is real, authentic. Man dies for game. So,
dude, shit still gotta be entertaining. Shit still gotta be entertaining though. Like people still gotta want to see it.
That he's speaking on. So it's That's what I'm speaking on. If you don't want to introduce Tekashi, that's cool. But you taking it to a personal level for the internet, things that you said you don't do. This is what I'm saying. Wack is allowing people to contradict themselves without him really saying or doing anything.
I'm not
pointing that out.
I'm also not saying people are not contradicting themselves, just so we could be clear. What I'm saying is that these people might have personal reasons why they might not want to interview anyone that's a snitch. What you need to do is pay attention and see if they interviewed anybody that was a snitch before and then call them on that shit. Do that. That's how you win that argument.
It's more to do with a whole lot of shit because they interview Von, and you know how 6ix9ine views Von and Dirk. You know how they feel about Dirk and Von, so that's not gonna work either. It's a whole. You know how he feels about Meek. You know how they feel about Meek. So it's a whole bunch of variables why it couldn't work and why it wouldn't work, why it shouldn't work.
Dude,
it's understandable.
People think I'm a 6ix9ine supporter. I am not a 6ix9ine supporter. I'm also not a 6ix9ine hater. I don't really care one way or the other. People think I'm a 6ix9ine supporter because every time somebody has a bullshit ass reason to hate the nigga, I point out why it's a bullshit ass reason. Well,
yeah.
Every time somebody got a bullshit ass reason to hate on one of his haters, if I think it's a bullshit ass reason, I'm gonna call that one out too, just so we could be clear. Now, I don't even think that's the platform that Tekashi should have went on, to be honest with you. I don't even think that's the platform Tekashi should have went on. I don't think he should have went on Gillie and Wallow.
But the fact that he had a personal relationship with Gillie.
What makes you think he had a personal relationship with Gillie?
Why'd you have his number then?
So you trying to tell me that everybody that has somebody's number has a personal relationship with them? I got a person.
Nah,
so there's a ton of people who have my number, and I do not have a. So we all have a personal relationship with them insurance companies. Cause them niggas keep calling.
Like a dude who just snitched. He's talking to you like a friend. Like, yo, what's up?
Okay, hold on.
You trying to play funny for the camera?
Stop. Slow down. First, have you ever spoke to a celebrity on the phone before the first time they call you, when they call you out of the blue? Them niggas 100% always super introduce themselves so you know who you're talking to. He's 100%. Hey, yo, this is da-da-da calling. Hey, can I speak with, how you doing? This is da-da-da. How's everything? 100%. That's how they call you. When they cold call you, this is a fact. Have you ever met a celebrity in the street? 100%. If they know you and they rock with you and they fuck with you, you don't even really need to know them. They're gonna come up to you like you old friends because they fuck with you. So I don't agree with he knew who he was because he called them and he was friendly. When you call somebody, you should be friendly, my nigga.
Okay, y'all did a concert. Y'all met Wack. I mean, he met the kid. Y'all on video. You met him. You met Shotty. You met his peoples. Y'all was in the club. Y'all was busting it up. Like, I'm not saying they're not they best friends, but y'all have a rapport.
Dude,
y'all cool enough.
I can tell you with unequivocal 100%. Tekashi 6ix9ine did not know Gillie and Wallow. I can tell you that 100%. And that's because, remember Mike Jones? Mike Jones, who does my beats and stuff like that, that's Gillie and Wallow people. He don't know them niggas. He don't know them. And I know that because he told me. I asked him. I said, yo, why wouldn't they interview him? You don't know them niggas.
And all right.
I'm just saying.
So you have to have a personal rapport to interview.
I didn't say any. Look, man, you can't argue both sides of the conversation. 1 minute ago, they should have interviewed him because they knew him. Now they don't. Come on, you gonna argue both sides. So no matter what fuck, yo.
I feel you. But the whole narrative is what? Like, what do you feel like they achieved by that?
Shotty, hold on. Somebody left a comment. Emmanuel says there's a video with 6ix9ine, Gillie, and Shotty. Shotty was Gillie's people. Gillie and Shotty is close. Gillie and Shotty is people, not 6ix9ine. I can be a friend of someone and we all be together and you not know that nigga.
That's true. but I'm not having that nigga call my phone. And I'm damn sure not having that same person call my phone when I know he just.
How do you have a person call your phone? If they have your number, they call you at their own volition. How do you
That's
have a
true, but
person
y'all
call
had
your
a
phone, my
conversation.
nigga?
But what appeared on camera wasn't, man.
My niggas, people just call you because they want to call you. You don't. The fuck? What am I saying wrong? What's up, my brother? This neither one of these is mine. You say, could you get in there? Everybody's been trying. I think you can fit.
What do you feel like was accomplished with this whole interview? I feel like I spoke the points what Wack accomplished with it.
What's
But
up?
what do you feel like Gilly and Wallow, what they accomplished by taking that stance? Like, what did y'all get out of that?
They didn't want to interview him. They chose not to.
That's cool,
I
but what
promise
about
you.
speaking
I
on Wack?
promise you. I promise you. They got all types of. I promise you. They made 1 billion new friends after they did that. I promise you. They made a ton of millionaire friends after they
I
did
bet
that.
they did, but what about Wallow's personal comments to Wack? That's what people
I
was
don't
spicy
think.
about.
I think a lot of that shit was just showmanship, homie. The interview gotta be interesting. A lot of that shit is showmanship. That thing. You know, they just being funny. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They're just having a good time. Was it interesting? Did you laugh? Did you think the interview was... Good morning. Good morning. Did you think the interview was funny? Good morning. Did you laugh? If you laughed and you thought the
Not
interview was
really.
funny, they
I
winning.
just feel like it was just people speaking on the same things, like same things, same sentiments. I just felt like from their standpoint, y'all could have been got that point across. I don't know. I don't feel like it was a pointless interview.
You should
I
leave
don't
it
understand
and come
what
and look for yourself. You know
from
your
their
skills.
perspective.
I thought you could have came in a little bit different, but I'm sorry about that. Somebody's still trying to get this parking spot I've been telling y'all about. This parking spot look real good. Everybody's been driving past it, looking at it. What up, Rider Nation? Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go.
So what's supposed to happen from here? Is this dude supposed to make a comeback? Is this business even really legit? Do y'all believe Wack when he says I got $40 million worth of business with him? Like, y'all believe that?
If not my car, I would if I could. I don't know about the whole $40 million things. You could always have deals on the table, copy? Deals can always be on the table. Everybody got deals on the table. That's why when he said $40 million worth of deals, you didn't really hear me say too much about it. I think I made one video about it and I moved on. Everybody got deals on the table, my nigga. Right now, Sweetie probably got like 100. She probably got like 4 or 5 deals on the table, all worth like 10 million a piece. Everybody got deals on the table, my nigga.
Okay.
These guys are in the industry. What the fuck? Everybody's trying to do work with
when
them.
it relates to 6ix9ine, like what's supposed to happen? Because it seems like the streets don't have the stranglehold over the industry they had no more. Because everybody is running with their narrative that 6ix9ine has been pushing for the last couple years. So now, what is supposed to happen? This is why it says about a slippery slope. If y'all can allow whatever y'all want to allow, but if y'all allowing this, what else are y'all gonna let slide? Because we can't just ignore the fact that he did tell. It don't matter what the reasons is, why he did it, how he did it. The fact remains is he got on the grand jury and he told on somebody, and that the people got arrested. So
okay, so hold on. Before we go any further, who specifically did he tell on?
Did he tell on Harvey Nuke about them kidnapping him?
He didn't tell on Nuke. Nuke didn't kidnap him, nor did he say Nuke kidnapped him. The person that they put at the scene was not Nuke. It was Harv and another person. So he told on Harv. Who else he told on?
Okay.
Because when we say he told on everybody, I don't think that's fair.
No, I'm not saying he told on everybody. He told on Harv, though.
He definitely told on Harv. He told on Shotty. Also, just so we could be clear, there was video evidence of the Harv situation, and there was video evidence of the Shotty situation. Literal video evidence.
That's true.
Video and audio evidence. Okay, I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I'm just, if we're gonna put everything in the appropriate context, which I'm allowing you to do, I also want to be able to put it in the appropriate context. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. So he did get on the stand. He told on Harv because he got kidnapped, which was on tape. He told on Shotty about a couple of things. Shotty was also on tape. And who else did he? There was a situation that happened with what's this dude name? Kuda B, which I don't consider him telling on Kuda B
I
because
don't think he really told him who to be. What it sounds like they have a confidential informant, and that
yeah,
person told where to find the water bottle at.
yeah, that's what happened. I don't think he told on Kuda B, so I don't like putting that on him. I don't. So somebody said a comment.
You still told.
Hold on, 1 second, 1 second. Somebody made a comment. Shout out to Charlene Champion. Charlene Champion says, Gillie asked 6ix9ine when the call was made, how did 6ix9ine get his number? Gillie didn't give 6ix9ine his number. Yeah, he said that on the call. How you get my number?
Man, people be saying that shit, man. Like, I don't believe that shit.
So you don't believe nothing? You don't believe nothing that is in the favor?
Somebody just randomly gave you Gillie's number. I don't believe that. No, I don't.
Yo, I'm laughing at this shit. I'm glad I got a caller in, right? Because I need y'all to understand something. I am not an argumentative nigga. I really am not.
No, I'm just saying from a personal standpoint, I don't just give out my number to everybody. So for somebody to give out my number, I would have to know you, fuck with you on some type of level for you to feel that comfortable to give out my number to somebody. So I don't feel like whoever, like, you know what I'm saying?
My nigga, we don't know how he got the number. These dudes all do business with the same people. He could have got the number a million different ways. These guys all do business with the same people. Could we stay on point? He didn't give, he's saying he didn't give Tekashi his number. Him and Tekashi are not friends.
Okay.
Rule, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, Frost, I've seen a couple of up-and-coming shows that 6ix9ine got all sold out, so I guess Wack 100 is working.
I guess.
Shout out to that shit. That shit's all wins, man. I'm not hating on nobody,
man.
Man.
Said he was formerly his manager anyway. Everybody's doing the same type of shit that people been doing for years, and people just letting it slide. Shotty never confirmed that he was his manager. People just put that on him. Wack ain't never said he was his manager. So has it the other dude, Murder Murph. Every time they say who are you, he never says I'm 6ix9ine's manager, and Wack has never said he's 6ix9ine's manager.
Shout out
he just said he doing business with him.
Shout out to Denise Morgan up in here. She says, yes, the industry is small. You have no idea how small the industry is. You have no idea how it'll be a nigga that is low on the totem pole and you do some weirdo shit to that nigga and that nigga is really good friends with some nigga way up on the top of the ladder. And you be thinking the nigga a nobody and you fuck up. This game is small, man. This game is really small. It's tiny.
So if we allowing that, what else are we allowing? That's basically what I'm saying.
What you mean?
He told us, right? We not trying to negate the fact. Everybody wanted to negate the fact he snitched. You told.
I don't think anybody wants to negate the fact he snitched, homie.
You didn't get the Bloods indicted. That was CEO Chris, and that's another subject for another time. But you did tell on somebody.
I don't think
we're not talking about 100 people in the industry who told. It just seems like ever since 6ix9ine told, now it's about, well, he told and he told and he told. Bro, we talking about him, bro.
I don't think, good morning. I don't think people are saying that we gotta negate the fact
that he told.
I don't.
Why people don't want to accept Lil Nas X for his antics?
Hold on. I don't think anybody is negating the fact that he told. I think due to the fact
every time that people say he told, people like, yo, he really didn't tell.
I don't think niggas are negating.
He was that. Come on, son, say what it is.
I don't think niggas are negating the fact that he told. I think
people want to soften the blow too, though.
I don't think niggas are negating the fact that he told. What I think is happening is people that are saying he told is so over exaggerating it that there's individuals that want it to be spoken about in the appropriate context. Some of us don't want to over exaggerate. You got people pretending like he told on all of Brooklyn. Like every person locked up in Brooklyn right now is not you, but you know there's people that they're acting like he told on all of every person that ever's done it. So I think the actual issue is people taking the shit out of context that's trying to drag them and blowing it up to more than what it is. And if they really just kept it in context,
would it make a difference if people just said, "Well, you told on 2 people"?
I think that there are a lot of he told on more than 2 people, but I think that there are a lot of individuals who they would be able to. It'll rest better with them and it'll sit better with them, and they won't feel stupid for accusing him.
The real narrative of this whole situation has been a narrative that has been in the hood for a longer time. As long as you got money, you can get by. Because if let's be honest, if 6ix9ine was dead broke and he had to go back to Bushwick, Brooklyn, 6ix9ine would be dead right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this again.
Money and make sure I accept it, because we're not gonna act like 6ix9ine is the first person to tell that has money that he just walking around good. There's people that's like that too.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this again. I don't think the people that are, I don't even think anybody is defending 6ix9ine. This is the point I've been trying to make for the longest. I think a majority of these people that's being accused of defending 6ix9ine, they're not defending 6ix9ine. They just want to talk about the actual shit that happened.
You want to talk about human actions when it comes.
We're not even talking about human actions. We're saying that the man.
And shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
We're not even talking about human actions.
When it comes to 6ix9ine, it's a whole different narrative. When it
well,
comes
we're
to
not even talking about human actions
compared to other people. Because why do people call 6ix9ine a kid when he's 24? But people don't call Pop Smoke a kid. They think he was a grown man.
Who don't call Pop Smoke a kid? Okay. No. Hold on. One, you're just making argument after argument after argument after argument. I know you feel like you're doing a good job of displaying your point, but you're let me explain to you what you're doing real quick. Hold on.
Switching when it comes to him, everybody wants to switch.
Let me explain to what. Let me explain.
The topic is he told. It's not about how many people he told.
Nah. But you're not. But you're
told, my nigga. Why are people trying to negate that shit? It don't matter the human action, the human nature of why he did it. He told. That's it.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn him down so I could talk, because if I don't turn him down, I'm not gonna be able to talk. All right. So one, I think the problem a lot of people have is that people want to exaggerate what 6ix9ine did and didn't do. I think if people didn't exaggerate what 6ix9ine did and didn't do so much, I think that there's a lot of people they'll find out is actually on their side of this conversation. But people get irrational and they don't want to, how do you say, I know people that don't rock with 6ix9ine. They call him a snitch. But if you stand in front of them and act like 6ix9ine snitched on everybody, they're going to defend the fact that he didn't snitch on everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So then, to the outside world, somebody is going to think that that person is pro 6ix9ine. To the outside world, somebody is going to think that that person is pro 6ix9ine. To the outside world, somebody is going to think that that person supports 6ix9ine. But in reality, they're just thinking we're just having a regular fucking conversation. And in this regular conversation that they're having, you said something that was inaccurate. So they just trying to correct you. That's it. They're not trying to defend the man. They're not trying to say snitching is okay. Nobody is saying that. That's the main reason why I don't like having these conversations. Because if every time I don't agree with a point that you make, you are now saying that I must agree with some whole other shit. Then how are me and you gonna have an intelligent conversation? We can't. Like, we can't have an intelligent conversation if I'm busy telling you a thing and you busy telling me what I really mean, and I'm telling you what I mean, and I'm being honest. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I'm honestly telling you what I mean and you're busy trying to tell me some whole other shit, how can we have an honest conversation? You can't tell me what I mean. So I understand what homie is saying. He thinks that a lot of people are not handling the situation the appropriate way. He's thinking people are playing favors. And I think he's right to a degree. Just so we could be... I kick that person. I'm just kicking people that's coming in here trying to disrupt me. So I agree with that point. I don't want there to be no misinterpretation. I think that there are people that they're playing favors. I think they do treat one person or some people better than other people depending on money and status and all this other bullshit. Don't get it confused. I 100% believe that. But also what you have to understand is this dude didn't just snitch on somebody that was part of a rap organization or a gang. These niggas was becoming as big as Death Row. These niggas was becoming big. He left because I stopped him from over talking me. There's nothing I can do about that, man. This is how all of my conversations is with people, by the way. I try to talk, they just over talk me the whole entire way, and they have both sides of the conversation with me. Hold on. Just so we could be fair, not going at our brother that was just in here. Just so we could be fair, that is literally what happened with every person that I brought onto the chat today, right? That's how people talk to me. They don't let me talk. They have both sides of the conversation. They tell me what I'm saying, and then they say what they saying. So I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah. And that room dude came in and totally changed the whole topic.
What you said?
In the other room, dude came in and totally changed the whole topic.
That's how people talk to me. It's okay though. You understand what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's how people talk to me. That's why I don't be wanting to do all of these call-ins. That's why I don't be wanting people to call in. That's why, because we can't, it's like, it's hard. All people are going to do is try to make it so I don't talk. So they're going to try to talk, so I don't get a chance to talk. That's how come that's why I always think I'm right. That's why I always think I'm right. Just so y'all know. That's why I always think I'm right, because nobody don't never want to let me talk. If I was wrong, you'll let me do all the talking in the world so you can point out how I'm wrong. But when you right, niggas don't want you to talk. They know you right. Frost, when Fubangi says Shotty was snitching, you agreed. How can I agree? I can't agree. I'm gonna explain to you what snitching, what agree means. Agree means somebody told me something and I said that they're telling the truth. How can I know whether Fubanger was telling the truth or not? So I can't agree. I can't acknowledge that he said it. Now you see what I mean? I can't acknowledge that he said it and agree that I heard it. What the fuck? This is what I'm trying to tell you. These guys think that they're super intelligent and they don't even know the difference between simple words, but they want to troll me. The fuck? Happy Columbus Day to everybody. Happy Indigenous People Day. He didn't snitch on Cardi B. What the fuck are you talking about? How he snitched on Cardi B? Tell me how he snitched on Cardi B. We might have to kick this guy because he's an idiot. Tell me how he snitched on Cardi B. No, just tell me how he snitched on Cardi B. Tell me. Tell me what he snitched on Cardi B about. What up, Jay Gutter? What up, Gutter? Tell me what he snitched on Cardi B about. We got the Cash App pin. Come on. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Tell me what he snitched on Cardi B about. I'm here. I 100% know that no one is listening to me. I've had 2 conversations today with the second conversation, I think he was listening, but the first conversation, nobody was listening. Well, that other dude wasn't listening. Everybody else was listening. There was only one person. I guess it was only really one bad person today. And I didn't kick that person because he didn't snitch on Cardi B. So I said, well, how you snitch on Cardi B? Don't got no answers, right? No, you have no way in the world to know how he snitched on Cardi B, right? You just throw those words out there. Shout out to you. I don't think Wack 100 got played by anybody. I think everybody came out with a win. Wack 100, Gillie and Wallow. We could fit this in that spot. What the fuck? We can't fit this in there. I think all of them came out with a win. Wack 100, Gillie and Wallow. I think they all got a win. I think that was a prosperous situation for all of them. That's just my opinion on what the fuck am I? Morning. That's just my opinion, all right? That's just my opinion. What the fuck am I? I need to have some charge left in my phone, so we're gonna have to end the show early this morning. Got a ton of stuff I gotta get to. I was hoping to get some drops today. No drops. Appreciate y'all though. Oh, yeah. I gotta redo it every time you come into the room. I have you as one. I don't know why they just don't make it every time. I don't know how that works.
Oh, that's weird. How does it work over here? Cash App over here?
I think when people come in the room, I gotta give them the green thing. I don't know how to make it so as soon as they come in the room, they have it yet. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I'll do that.
Okay, that's fine. How do I do Cash App over here? Is it over here?
Just the regular Cash App. I mean, I don't know if I have the thing. I have the thing set up for drop straight to the page. I think I gotta finish setting it up. I don't know, but yeah, just the regular Cash App worked just fine.
Okay, so it's not. I can't do it like I do on YouTube.
I'm gonna okay, that's a fact. Gotcha. I'm gonna explain Alpha. I'm gonna explain to you why he didn't break his game code. Wack 100 already told y'all why he didn't break the game code. Wack 100 already told y'all why he did not break the game code. Listen, Wack 100 said that he had a conversation with Shotty and met with Mel Matrix and Shotty, right? Was it Mel Matrix and Shotty? Mel Matrix, Jimmy, or Mel Matrix and Shotty, or Jimmy and Mel Matrix, or even all three of them. He said in the conversation he had, him and I think Big U or somebody else asked him what they was doing with Tekashi. Those guys told them to mind their business. They got this. Got it? Wack 100 is saying that they told him that Tekashi is not gang. Wack 100 is saying that they said they're just using him for his money. If that actually happened, Wack 100 is doing nothing wrong by getting into bed with Tekashi 6ix9ine, because that's what Tekashi 6ix9ine has been the whole time. If y'all niggas isn't gonna use him, we can. If you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. That's why Wack 100 could do business with Tekashi. Look, I'm telling you right now. That's why Wack 100 could do business with Tekashi, and he's not going on. He's not fucking nothing up, because Tekashi was never gang. The gang told him. The gang told him Tekashi wasn't gang. Therefore, as far as Wack 100 is concerned, Tekashi can't snitch. He can't snitch. The gang said he's not gang. And I think that's what people are missing, that Wack 100 is constantly saying. I don't think it's an excuse. The gang told him he's not gang. The gang said to Wack 100, that nigga is not gang. He is civilian. So now Wack 100 is supposed to treat him like he's gang, even though they told him he's not gang? Like, I don't understand this. Somebody explain it to me. Somebody explain it to me. I don't understand. Anybody could explain? They didn't say he wasn't gang after the fact. Wack 100 said that when the Tekashi thing first started, in the beginning, before anybody got arrested, before anything happened, he got on the line with the East Coast. They told him Tekashi was not gang. Y'all just, I don't know if some of y'all just don't know and y'all act like y'all know. No, it wasn't after the fact. What are you talking about? How they asking? How's he saying any? Okay. It wasn't after the fact. But since y'all gonna keep pretending like it's after the fact, I'm not even gonna talk about that no more, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Shout out to DMW, Darkwing Duck with the $5 drop. Who's next? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Shout out to Omen Brown with the $5 drop. She said, for a sandwich. Appreciate you, Omen Brown. I could always use a sandwich and some chips. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Could always use a sandwich and some chips. Okay, I'm not going to keep talking. But since Alpha Omega wants to just go with the imaginary storyline and don't want to go with the real storyline, Shout out to Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega is 100% committed to the imagination. He is 100 committed to the lie. Shout out to Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega is literally saying all of the false talking points. He's literally saying all the false talking points. Go look at his comments. All the false talking points. I ain't mad at you, man. Go do what you do. Wack 100's position is he was called by the East Coast Bloods. They told him that that Tekashi was not gang. Therefore, when Tekashi snitches on them, everybody in the West Coast is saying it's their fault. Why would they have some non-gang member ass nigga involved in gang business? I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you. What else y'all want to talk about, man? I don't know what to tell you, because I'm just repeating myself at this point. We gotta get up out of here. Numerous different reasons we gotta get up out of here. We're gonna be going live we might be going live downtown. Oh, fuck. I have to close out this. Anything you want to say before we close out, Omen Brown? You want to say hi to the people, anything?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. Have a good day.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
No problem.
Shout out to everybody else that pulled up to the chat today. We appreciated everybody. Don't take it personal when I got to turn the volume down because I need to also talk. If you come on somebody's program and you talking for 10, 15 minutes straight and you don't let them get a word in edgewise, I don't think that there are people who they are on the channel or on their platform is gonna be like enjoying that particular content. They're gonna be like, why can't the other guy talk? So we're gonna get up out of here. I got other things I gotta get going. I got a shitload of things to do today. We're gonna have a live at some point in the middle of the day. I have to go speak to some responses today. I got a big deal I'm hoping to pull off. It's gonna probably have to be to tomorrow because today's Columbus Day. So shout out to Columbus Day. I think that y'all just, I don't know what to say. It's just a lot of the shit y'all going in on this. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. The nigga snitch. I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I thought the interview was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the part I saw. Pardon me. The part of the interview I saw, I enjoyed. I thought it was good. So shout out to that. Shout out to Gillie. Shout out to Wallo. Shout out to Wack 100. I thought it was entertaining. I don't know. I get it. A lot of y'all are passionate about shit sometime, but I don't know. Sometimes be a little bit more open-minded. With that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.